Alrighty. I'm just set up inside a room right now. One of the bedrooms that I have opened up for a friend of mine move in. I got some Witcher posters here that I got him at E3 back in '06. Actually, that buddy is moving in here. He came with us to E3 back there with the college, and I got a whole shitload of posters, and I never used them or anything. So I decided to throw them up in this room to lower down the echo a little bit. Most of them are gone. I had this dry erase board or panel on the wall here that I hardly ever got to use because I was going to use this as an office, and I just never got to the point to do that. Because then a friend just automatically moved in by himself, and then he finally left, and now we're getting another roommate's going to move in, and so we'll see how that goes. And it's hot as crap. I need to install a fan here. I told him, he buys a fan, I'll install it, and at least make this room look better. Just the stillness of the air here is not that great. There's an air conditioner, but who knows. Alright, taking that jacket off. Just came back from Sonic. Had a Rod 44 ocean water. Not regular, not slush. It's gonna make my mouth all blue. My mouth's. And Sam, my pup, she's in the back there. This room echoes. I don't like the echo. I do not like the echo, so I'm gonna mess a little bit with my voice and change it just to make it fit. And something tells me you only see this part of my head and up. So I might have to drop the camera a little bit and get you a better focus. Not like you really need to see my face to know what's going on, but let's see. Yeah. So I'm gonna grab this camera, tilt it just a little bit. There you go. Man, my chair's dirty. Now you get to see my boobs. My man boobs. Come here, Sam. That's like a freaking maid or something. This is Sam. Come on, Sam. Come on. Come on. What are you doing? Come here. Oh, come on. Ow, 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 ow. You big old lap dog. You big old lap dog. Look at you, man. You the size of a kitty. Kitty. Come on. Yeah, get away. This is Sam. She's my little puppy. Ew. She just finished eating Sonic because she just kept staring at me, so she was like, so I gave her some of the burger. Yeah, she is. It just sucks that they're big, they're great dogs, but their lifespan's so damn small. They only get a 7 years lifespan. And a dog that's well taken care of will live maybe up to 10 years. Well, this breed, Irish Wolfhound. But just because they're so big, they kind of suffer that deal. Man, did you brush your teeth? Brush your teeth. Where are you going? Oh my God! And she still has her dew claws, and they're horrible. What? Oh my God! Your elbow is on my crotch. Get away! Go attack something. That's mine. No, Sam. Leave it. Oh, okay. Well, her head might be in the way every now and then. Unless she goes and lays down somewhere. Maybe she might, maybe she won't. Who knows? Alright, back to the Dragon Age. Where were we at? In the vehicle, I was bitching a lot. Oh, I finally did that. It's probably out of context, so you might not even know what happened because I might not post it at all. Basically, I got a phone call. Oh shit, there's mouse traps here. Hold on. Dog's wandering around. There's these mouse traps on the floor. So I'm going to set these off so she doesn't... I missed. Holy crap. It's like 2 feet away. There. Don't want her stepping on a mouse trap and then she'd be all crying. There, now she left the room. Go over there and make a sandwich. No, she's coming back. Alright. Back to what I was talking about. I just saw something odd. I was kind of curious what the hell that was. But okay. What happened? Alright, the dude called. Had to do some settings on it for these RDS in Canada. Basically, they want to change the period stuff, so it's in French or something. Basically, kind of explained it earlier. You change the 1 ST to 1 RE, and then 2 ND to 2 E, and then OT is like a P, a capital P. So whatever. I jumped on I jumped on the internet, checked their box. Their box wasn't online. I checked with them, called them up. They said their box was online, but log me in was not available. So most likely they're behind a firewall, and I just couldn't tunnel through. So I had to kind of talk him through verbally how to make the changes. He got it pretty quickly and was able to do the changes. And it is hot in here. It is hot in here. I'm gonna turn on the fan over there, see if it reaches me, and maybe put in some music. But. Alright, let's see. Wow, there's still plugs and everything over here. Let's see, that goes here, that goes here. Where's the turn on switch? Here it is. That still works. Awesome. This is probably not going to work. If it does, it's going to be on some shitty radio station. Oh, it's a tie, that's what the thing was. Oh, it has like a zipper. Huh. Light breeze. This is what I saw that was kind of odd. It's a tie, but it has a zipper in it. And it looks like there's a zipper you pull down here. What do you know? Look at that. That's cool. A zip tie. I've never seen that. Well, I've probably seen it somewhere because I think it's mine. Huh. Intriguing. But it's cool the way that works, you know? Hey, Sam, you want a tie? Come here. Let's put a tie on you. Oh, there you go. You're ready for the business world now. Hey, don't eat it. Hey, come here. Get it out of your mouth. No, not edible. Well, it was brand new. Now it's all like wet. Cool. Whatever the hell that is. I haven't worn ties in a while. That one's neat. Like cheater ties. Okay. Yeah. The fan. I don't know if you hear the vibrating. But I want to get some music in here. Let me see if I can get something on here. Hopefully not corn. No. Oh, Chuck Tesla. Oh my God. I bet you all can't even hear this. But I can. Dave Matthews Band? I don't know. Alright, fuck it. Back to what I was talking about. The Mage Tower. So the adventurers finally make it to the tower. They come up to the Templars that are on the outside. And remember I said we were being followed by some scrawny little human-like person. Or person, yeah. Dude. He has a staff with him and he's walking around. So, you know, crusty old man or something. Crusty skinny guy. We don't know what he is yet. Alright, so we get up to the Templars and we ask them what's going on. And this thing's annoying. Fuck off! There. Oh my God. Alright. I can feel the air now. It's feeling a lot better. It's nice in here. It's nice and cool. Fuck. Okay, so back to the Templars. So they come to the Templars and they ask him what's going on. It's like, oh shit, some abomination was spotted and we decided to see the whole temple. Oh, we got the signal fire. Oh, I didn't even talk about the inside part. Well, let me stop here and go inside the internal parts of what actually happened inside the tower. Itchy nose. Alright, inside the tower, basically what happened was there was a mage there that was playing around with blood magic. He went into the archives and he found a book inside another book, and this book was talking about basically blood magic, and he started messing with that and started, you know, learning about it and you know, practicing, playing with it, and he was able to enter the Fade and, you know, speak with demons, and he ended up he ended up making a pact with a demon, and the demon possessed his body, and then so he was all badass and stuff. Like he excelled at all his spells and all stuff he was doing. He was doing real good in the schooling, but the first enchanter there suspected something odd. So this guy went from a clumsy no-namer to someone that's just extraordinary at his craft. He just excelled so much, so fast, and without reason, you know, just like that. Boom, one day So they wanted to do an investigation of him and talk to him and ask him questions. And when they started approaching him, asking him questions, he started getting very defensive. So they decided to get a hold I'm trying to think of the name of the fucker. Well, they're the people that make people tranquil. Can't remember who the hell they are. I guess they're the Templars, the clerics. No, somebody, someone came over from another place to come and do this investigation. Basically, talk to them. They wanted to bring in a Grey Warden. Well, not a Grey Warden, because Grey Wardens are for the other things. So, I'm getting all mixed up here now. I'll just summarize it. All right. Some dudes come in to investigate, ask the guy questions. They take him to the investigation, or they take him to the First Enchanter's fucking room, which is at the very top of the tower. And up there, basically, they confront him. They start asking him questions and stuff like that. And they make him do the Lyrum test, where he basically goes into the Fade, and they follow him into the Fade. And when they're inside the Fade, they see his real persona. They see the demon that possesses him. So they all get knocked out of the Fade, and everyone comes back to, and then the demon starts taking over the person's body, and his body starts mutating. His hands turn to giant fucking claws. His flesh starts to tear from him, and he just starts deforming. Chunks of flesh and blood just dropping on the floor and shit. Oh, everyone else is all in shock and backs up. There's maybe about 5 people here. There's the first enchanter, and I'm gonna just call him the first cleric, because I don't know what the hell it is. A cleric and a Templar, and 2 Templars. So that cleric out. Oh, and fucking got one more here, but we'll just toss in some kind of student or some shit. So they're all in here, and it's gonna be a first enchanter's assistant. So first enchanter assistant, some other shit. I already forgot. Either way, he starts mutating, and right away the first enchanter starts casting a barrier spell, and this takes a little while to cast. So he's over here, starts casting the barrier spell, and one of the first enchanter assistant, runs for the fucking door and basically exits the door and goes out and runs down the hallway yelling and screaming. Now, at the same time, the abomination basically just starts hacking and slashing at folks and grabs the Templar right next to him and just rips him in 2, and then takes his claws and then jabs it into the next one's chest and basically takes out the 2 Templars in there. Basically caught him off guard. They weren't expecting him to be that fast and that strong already. The first cleric's all in shock, and the first enchanter is basically seeing that this thing's fucking powerful and that there's no way he's going to be able to cast a barrier spell around the abomination to keep him trapped in. So instead, the first enchanter casts a barrier spell onto the door. Well, this is the only door into this chamber, the first enchanter's chamber. So he casts the barrier spell, and basically the room is sealed, and the abomination is like, blah, 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 you cannot seal me off, and stuff like that, and goes around and beats the crap out of these people. It does not kill them, just beats the shit out of them. And, basically he tears up the other bodies, and as the body's flesh falls from the bodies, I'd say bodies a lot, the flesh starts accumulating on top, coming to the abomination, and he starts getting bigger and more, grotesque. At the same time, he starts saying that all mages, everyone will be tested, and those that are weak will be mine. So he starts releasing a real dark aura across the entire temple, or across the entire tower. All the mages and the tranquil that live in this tower, basically they get consumed by this darkness, and immediately anyone that's tranquil automatically gets turned into a demon. A demon infests them, some kind of a creature, a shade. Some of them, the darkness just covers them, and their flesh just begins to peel off them. They get so irritated, they just start clawing at their bodies and start ripping chunks of meat off until basically there's nothing that's left. It's just a skeleton. They start, chewing on like the walls and boards and just shattering their teeth, making them sharp. So basically, they're like banging skeletons out of these guys. These guys are just walking corpses now. Some of the mages, basically every single mage eventually fails, and they're all corrupted, and they become shades or abominations, or a creature, something happens to them, right? So some kind of demon possesses them, or whatever. They become undead or some shit like that. All right, the one guy that got away, the first enchanter's assistant, he basically runs all the way down. This is a three-tier tower, so he makes it out the first one, makes it down on the first floor, or makes it out of the top floor from first enchanter's room, runs around, runs to the outside, goes to the next floor, and then runs to the front door. he bursts through the front door, and there's some Templars there already, and the two Templars grab him and they're like, "Where are you going?" And he's like, "Oh, let's get out. Abomination has been spotted. The first enchanter, he's trapped." And the Templars are like, "So you've seen an abomination here?" And he's like, "Yes, I have." And he's like, "Well, where are you going?" I'm getting away from here." And he's like, "We cannot take the chance. You might have been tainted, or you have the darkness or some shit." So what they end up doing is just stabbing him right in the chest, and just stab him, turn the blade, and kill him right there. His lifeless corpse falls to the ground. At that moment, the other Templar goes to the door and seals the door, and basically the door becomes locked from the outside. So the only way you can open it from the outside, a small window above the door, they launch like a bottle rocket that shoots straight out into the open and then bursts out. This is a signal for the other Templars out there that I guess they kind of already had a contingency plan for. I can't say the word contingency. Whatever. They had a plan for if some shit happens, most likely it's going to be here where the maid is, and that's their whole fucking thing, so they know to rally. So they do that, they seal off the building, basically they have giant mechanical